Hey guys, okay, so today I'm currently on my way to Heathrow. Now with two very special people, Gloria and Tracy, and they came to drop me off.
My friend though.
Please, God loves us all. Anyway, I'm currently waiting for the bus that will take me to Heathrow, and they're waiting with me, and hopefully, we'll be okay. Please, why is 48A coming this way?
Now, what do you drive buses?
No, but see, people be waiting for this bus now outside. Oh, okay.
You use the other road, not the road after.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, so I'm currently waiting for the bus, and yeah, I decided to vlog today's trip. Let me see how far I can make it before I give up. But yeah, I'm going to wait for the bus now. I'll take you along with me.
Yeah. Oh my god, my nose.
So guys, finally in Abuja, and my dad and brother came to pick me up. So you guys, I'll give you the gist. Hi guys. Okay, so I'm currently in Abuja, and oh my god, I look a mess. But anyway, my plane landed this morning. Got home, just been like hanging out with my family. I ate, and then now I have to go to the tailor's place so I could get my dresses for tomorrow. You guys will see what's happening tomorrow. And currently we have like some guests staying in a hotel close to the house, so my brother just went to do some payments, and I'm just waiting for him in the car. It's very hot outside. Like, it's like this morning when we landed it was about 20 degrees, and then now it's about 30 something degrees, and it's still morning. Like, it's literally just 10 o'clock now, and it's definitely going to get hotter. So we want to make sure we run all the errands that we want to run while it's still kind of cool, so that it's not too hot and then we'll just be upset. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying this vlog. I'm actually going to film a lot more than I did last time I came home, because I last time I put the link here, I came home in April, but then I couldn't vlog that much because everything was just happening, and I was just in the moment, like enjoying myself, enjoying my family, just enjoying being with like my loved ones. So I didn't really vlog anything. So even though I'm going to do the same this time around, I'm still going to enjoy my family and my loved ones. I'm going to bring you guys along with me as well, so that we come on this journey together. And then let me show you my brother. I locked the door.
Wait, on the inside ST3, you're locking yourself inside the car.
Because I don't want anybody to come and kidnap me.
Inside ST that they are checking everybody.
Safety is better than sorry. Have you had this to say it?
Yes.
It's magic every time that we're together. I'll make it just love you and hold you for my hand. Hold you for my hand. What's it back, Kalames? Okay, so we went to get the dresses from the tailor, and then on our way home we decided to buy 4. And typical Nigeria, we'll be stuck in fuel scarcity panorama, because I don't think it's actually fuel scarcity. I feel like people are just holding and not wanting to sell so that they don't, like, they can hike the price and sell black market instead. But anyway, we're currently waiting for this person in front of us to move. We've been here for like 45 minutes. If I say 1 hour, they'll say I'm exaggerating, but yeah, I feel it's like 1 hour. So guys, like, that's my brother, and I'll say my brothers as well. So I just sent them into ShopRite because I can't. So we just bought fuel, and like we literally stayed there for close to an hour. I'm not exaggerating. Like, in my head it was like an hour. I was like, we had to wait for like at least 45 minutes because there's a first class dating, as I mentioned earlier. So I promised them ice cream, and then I'm like, okay, you guys go buy it because I cannot come down from the car. It's like 32 degrees now and it's so hot. And like, if you know Abuja heat, it's not just the heat, it's heat and humidity in the same thing. So like I'm struggling to breathe as well a bit, and I'm just like, I just need to stay in the car where it's cool. And yeah, I just send them into ShopRite, and then I just told them what I want, and then they can get what they want. But I had to, beg them, please don't finish my money, because this guy is like, when they're spending their parents' money, like, that's why I choose not to have kids right now, because children are expensive. Not like your children, but you get what I mean. Like, having younger siblings and like your children, they are expensive, and if they're used to their parents, like, taking care of them, you cannot match that standard. Like, if they want ice cream, they can just go spend 20k and they'll be good. Was daddy paying for that? But me humble poor students, please don't finish my money. Anyway, I'm going to just wait for them. Yeah, let me tell you how my flight was. My flight was from London to Abuja. It went actually really nicely. Like, it was really good. One interesting thing happened. So I booked the economy seats, and so it's like 3 in a row, and I got like the aisle seats, but I changed it immediately. I couldn't checking it online. I was like, I cannot sit on the aisle because I like to see like outside. I want to look at what's happening outside, even though I'm flying at night, so it's dark, but it still gives me that illusion that I can see what's happening outside. So I always choose a window seat, and I'm also very fidgety, and like, it just calms me down. So I changed my seats, and obviously when we got in there, I was window seats, and like, I was like, oh, let me sit on my window seat. First of all, the overhead thing where you put your bags was totally filled up, and I was like, I was the first person that came on my row, so whose stuff is this? And then apparently I was told that it's a first come first serve thing, because a lot of people had so many bags, so they put their stuff there, and like they put stuff in their own overhead and put stuff in, like, it's spilled over. And it's a first come first serve thing. Sorry, I'm ranting. It was so annoying, because why would it be first come first serve? Like, I literally paid for this. Let me have space to put my own stuff, and then you're telling me to go put my stuff in other people's overhead locker. But I'm also going to then inconvenience other people, because when there was one of the guys that put their stuff in like our own place, I was like, oh, I should put my stuff in that place. I'm like, but then look at the people, they're literally coming there as well. So it's like a transfer of stupidity for me. I hate such things. But anyway, and then I called the air hostess. So that, okay, can they please tell me where I can put my stuff, because I don't want to be that person inconveniencing people. I feel like that's just how I was raised, and like that's how I am. Like, I'm not raised to inconvenience people. Like, I'd rather let them put my stuff at the back or something. Like, okay, you put your stuff where my stuff is meant to be. Good and fine, leave it. Like, oh my god, this guy just picked his nose in front of me, so disgusting. Anyway, you put your stuff there, good and fine, but let me find another place. I'm not asking you to move your stuff. Let me just find another place that is not going to be in the way of another person to put my stuff. And then the air hostess said, oh, it's first come first serve, blah, blah, blah. I still felt uncomfortable, so I could only fit one of my bags, like in the one that was meant to be above mine, and then I had to like put my handbag under my seat, but I was like, if that space was empty, I would have put my stuff there and I would have like more leg room, which was very annoying. Anyway, another thing that happened was the girl that sat in the middle, she's not a girl, her name is Funshaw. She's really, really nice. She's like a lady as well. She's older than me, definitely. And so she ate like some, I think she was eating some crisps, and then she finished that and she started choking. So it was like cough choke, so it wasn't like die choke, but like she was coughing and she was choking as well. So as she was choking, we're like pressing the button for the air hostess and everything, and then nobody came, and then I had to like start signaling for the air hostesses and all of that. So we finally got the attention of one air hostess that was going towards the business class, and she was holding a tray of drinks. So she had like water and I think it was orange juice she had on the tray. So when I saw her holding that, obviously I was like, oh, can we please get some water for this person, she's choking, la 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 la. And she was like, oh, is it choking that you need medical assistance? Or I'm thinking, how is that relevant here? Like, someone literally needs water, you're asking if it is the one that requires medical attention. So how important is that information right now? So when she asked that, we're like, no, but it's like she doesn't need like a paramedic or anything, but like she desperately needs water because her eyes were bloodshot, like she was literally coughing. It was like a dry cough, so I think her throat was dry. This lady was holding a tray of water and orange juice, like in glass cups. This lady went back, she took it back and then brought water in a plastic cup. She brought water in a plastic cup, guys. Like, me and the girl that was choking, we were so puzzled. We're trying to process the whole thing. Like, how does this even remotely make sense? Like, you literally took the glass cups back so that you would not give someone that is choking in economy water. You had to go get plastic. Like, how does that make any sense? So she went back, like all the way back, then brought plastic water, like plastic cup with water in it, and then gave the girl to drink. And I'm just there thinking, what the actual hell? That happened. I was just like, okay. The girl that sat on the aisle, she was just having like, she was throwing a tantrum the whole time. Like, you must not ask her to get up so you can, get out of the seat or anything. She's just complaining. And I'm thinking, everyone had the opportunity to check in online earlier. So if you have a problem sitting on the aisle, you should have changed your seats. Like, or when you're checking, you could have asked them to change your seats when you realized it was an aisle seat, because you cannot be that salty. Like, and it wasn't as if we were getting up. I literally got up once, right? I got up once, but obviously feeling shocked because she was choking, and like she even fainted on the flight. So like she needed help, and the lady was just complaining. I'm just like thinking, you've lost your damn mind. Like, you've lost all your brain cells. Are you remotely okay? And like, it was just so dramatic. And then like in the plane, you can adjust your seats back. The girl in front of me decided to push her chair back, and economy is already cramped enough. Like, in this life, have money. The seats were already cramped enough, and this girl pushed her seat back. So literally her seat was like this in my face, and obviously I had to eat, so I had to then push my own chair back. And obviously I could feel and she was laughing when she did it, so she knew what she was doing was crazy. Like, it wasn't a nice thing to do. She was the person beside her was even telling her, no, don't do that, but she still did it. So she did that and pushed her chair backwards, and then I had to then push my chair backwards, and then the person behind me obviously was upset. And I hated it so much. I hate such things happening, because it just puts me in an uncomfortable position. I don't want to inconvenience someone else. Like, okay, of course you can move your chair backwards, but you do know that when you move your chair backwards, you're inconveniencing the next person. And then if everyone keeps moving their chair backwards, like, of course that's possible, but then not everyone even knows how to move their chair backwards. Like, and you're comfortable, it's not like you're uncomfortable. Like, why would you choose to do that? You're just a horrible person. I'm sorry. Like, I don't rate people that do that, because then it forced me to do that as well, because I couldn't move. I couldn't even open my tray to eat. I couldn't do anything. Like, even when I opened my tray, because when I pushed my chair backwards, I only pushed it slightly, like just a little bit, so that it won't be so much of an inconvenience. But like, I struggled the entire flight, because I could not open my tray fully. I had to open my tray half, because like, if I need to open my tray fully, I'll have to push my chair all the way back, and that will be a horrible thing to do, because I don't think the girl behind me knew how to adjust her chair, because she even a little that I adjusted my chair, she was uncomfortable. I was like, nah, this is bullshit. Like, it was so annoying. But anyway, I got to Abuja, and obviously, airports drama and everything. Like they kind of singled me and the furniture get out, and like, you know, our passports took it together. They took it to a special stand, and me, I was just there like straight face. They're like, oh, when they saw that my name was a Yoruba name, they're like, oh, Carol. I was like, hi Carol, how are you? Shewadada. Like and then straight face. And then they're like, oh, okay. And then they realized that, okay, this girl is definitely not going to drop anything. They obviously didn't ask me for anything, but they asked furniture for something, and then she was just lost. Like, she was just looking lost. But yeah, it's just drama upon drama. But like, it was fine. At the end of the day, got our boxes. Thankfully, if you remember last time, they left our boxes in London, but this time around, everything came down, which was nice. And then I got out, I met my dad and my brother, and then we went home, and my mom made pepper soup, so I had pepper soup this morning for breakfast. And then I went out to, you know, run some errands. And I went to the tailor shop, and I'll show you my dresses. I'm wearing them tomorrow. They're so pretty. Like, she did a fantastic job, I'm not even going to lie. And yeah, I'm just currently waiting in the car for my brothers to come back. I just hope they don't finish my money, because these people, like, I'm very scared when I tell them that they can, you know, when I give them the card and they can go, because it's really scary. But anyway, that's like, you know, the mini rant of how my morning, like my first day in Abuja is. And I would vlog tomorrow. I'm still going to keep vlogging today, because there's still a lot of things that are going to happen today. Tomorrow is like a big party for us, as a family, so I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, yeah, these people are taking ages. To be fair, it's not so long, it's just 10 minutes, but I feel like they're taking so long. Yeah, let's see when they come back. Okay. Oh, I'm definitely going to buy suya today as well, so I'll show you when I buy my suya. See ya, bye. So guys, they just came back, and obviously they got donuts for me. And this is like one of my favorite things, super yogurt. There you can see it. Super yogurt is so amazing. Like, this was my childhood, and it's still me now. I love it. I swiped off in the car, guys, and they ordered pizza, so they're going to go and collect the pizza. See why I'm not engaged.